Hey, this is Daniel from Adorama. We're here at my studio in New York City and we're making a portrait here of Becca. So last week I saw that Taylor Swift had been voted Maxim's #1 on the Hot 100 list, and I really loved that cover shot. I looked around for a behind the scenes video and I couldn't find one, so I decided to go about it the good old fashioned way, and I just really studied the photo and I came up with this lighting solution that I think is very similar for our photo shoot with Becca. We've got a lot of soft light coming from the front to give big open lighting, but we have black cards on either side of her to give a little bit of shadow under her chin and give some shape to it. So let me walk through my setup here. I've got two softboxes here, two small Chimera softboxes. They're both plugged into a Profoto Acute pack and they're powered equally. This is just giving a blast of light across the front. I have it, above her so I get shadow under her chin to add definition and coming straight at her. Now, because of the distance from my lights to my subject and my subject to the wall, I'm getting nice fall off, so my white wall is turning gray, so I don't have to bother lighting the background because I want a gray background. The other thing I added to this just to kind of fill in more, because I noticed in the original shot she had a lot of fill light in her face. I think it was from a big open daylight studio. Unfortunately, my windows are on the wrong side of the studio to get that look, so I added a Profoto B1 back here. I'm just bouncing this into a foam core, and it's not really changing the exposure, it's just giving more light in her eyes, bringing up her eyes, which is useful since Becca has green eyes against Taylor Swift's blue. So the other thing I'm doing is I'm shooting tethered here. Because I'm shooting something that's very stylized, that was in a magazine and was obviously retouched, and I want to get as close as possible, I've got my Nikon D4S plugged into my Mac over here, and Dave's working Capture One software. So we've already tweaked the color and stuff to get it close to where I want it to be, but remember that I'm shooting raw, so when I get into Photoshop, I'm actually going to do it for real, but this gives me a good starting point. So the other change I made was that I took photos in all different directions, and I think that Becca looks better looking to the right versus to the left, like the original photo. So we're gonna work her in that direction. And the beauty of this kind of light is that it works in all directions. She can move around and she'll be lit evenly in every direction. So let's shoot a few. So I love to find inspiration in other people's photography, and sometimes it's easy just to look up how they did it, but sometimes you have to do a little detective work, and that can be a great learning experience for anyone. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time on set.